What's up, YouTube? And by the title, I'm sure you are asking yourself the $1,000,000 question: do I have the solid sterling silver armor Zippo? No, I don't. I don't have it yet. However, by the end of the year, I will have one. Now, there are multiple avenues on how I will get one, so that is why I am waiting. But I will have one by the end of the year. So I wanted to make a video on ideas for what I'm going to do with my sterling silver armor Zippo. Now, when you get a new Zippo, and this is whether it's solid gold, solid titanium, I think, yeah, 2006, that's well past when they quit doing the flat stock inserts. So and by me mentioning flat stock inserts, I'm sure you can guess what I'm going to do with my solid sterling silver Zippo. So when you get a new Zippo, like I will use this chrome armor as an example, you get an insert like this. In it has this lovely little ridge. Now the problem with a silver Zippo is the metal is so soft it will start to wear on the silver and could eventually start making the insert looser and looser, whether you take a coin and bend it or not. Now, of course, doing the bag trick will help, but you're still going to have where that little indentation outward onto the case will be rubbing and rubbing, and over time, in my opinion, that will not be the greatest for a solid sterling silver Zippo. So I have this insert right here. It doesn't go to any of the Zippos that I have in my collection. This was that insert that was going to go with the lighter that I sent in to repair, because I thought I was getting a whole lighter for only $5, or no, it wasn't even $5. It was like $2.50, and it was just a case. And so I was like, oh well, I can find a cheap, older insert to put in there. And when I started thinking about sterling silver Zippos, I was like, I really want to use a flat stock insert that has not really ever been used in one of those, because it won't have that ridge on it that'll be rubbing on the inside of the solid sterling silver Zippo case. So that is what I'm going to be using this insert for. It will no longer be being put into that Zippo. I will just use the insert that Zippo sends back with that case. So what I will be doing is taking this insert, using the bag trick on it, and then putting it into the solid sterling silver armor Zippo and using it like that. And again, people might be like, oh well, why don't you just use the insert that came with it? No, I just don't want to. I don't want to use one that has those indentations that's going to be rubbing on the inside of the lighter and stuff like that. And some people are going to be like, oh well, it's going to be really loose. Well, not with the bag trick. The bag trick helps. Again, Zippo Fanatics bag trick makes an insert go from being really loose to not moving at all, not riding up, not doing anything. Stays in place like it's supposed to. So, that's my plan. I just wanted to make kind of like a quick little video about what I plan to do once I get a solid sterling silver Zippo, because I just don't want to use the original insert. I'll use the original insert for parts for this insert, because again, pretty much now this insert is being set aside specifically for when I get myself the solid sterling silver Zippo for it to go into, because I don't want anything in there. And that's why, like, this case, it appeared when I got it, it was unused. It was used maybe like literally once, because I could see where someone probably did take a dime and like slightly bend it outward. I just took it, squeezed it with my fingers, and it's back to normal now. So I don't want any possibility of rubbing with much force or friction on the inside of that case, because silver is very, very soft. So that is pretty much going to do it for that video. This is really more focusing on this insert more than that sterling silver Zippo, but of course this is the infamous insert that I wound up fixing, I don't know, maybe a week ago, something like that, thanks to Zippo Fanatic. So this will be the one going into my solid sterling silver Zippo. Just thought I'd get that out there, so that way, you know, if I take it apart in a video and someone's like, oh, well, why do you have a 2020 solid sterling silver armor with a 1990s insert? That's the reason why. I don't want anything rubbing down the silver on the inside of that lighter, and putting the bag trick over top of this insert will even greater assure that that never happens. So that's the reason why. Anyway, this video is kind of rambly and getting long, so I will see you in the next video.